What's up? It's the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz, and you are watching SGPN. Let it ride.
Cox.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Ooh, welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Bang, we're here. Oh, look at this framing job. Shout out to Colby and the tech team who was here last night. I'm all off to the side. All right, we're here. London is happening, unfortunately.
Oh, Ryan. But hey, it was one of my locks, so we played it in the Circa Millions. Ryan, get excited.
Not excited
about the Jacksonville Jaguars coming through on my lock. We got a ton of news to get to.
There's not time to jinx it.
Nope.
Okay.
There's that. We got a ton of news to get to, and we also have our DFS picks to give out as well. We got slammed. Apologies, DFS show got bumped. Appreciate everyone reaching out. What happened to the DFS show? What's going on? I need the DFS picks.
Yeah, seriously, my bad.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, and we got your calls as well. So it is going to be a mega edition of Sports Gambling Podcast live pregame show. Kramer.
Yes.
Where do we get to? Do we start? We got to break down the quarterback news first. Of course, Deshaun Watson is out. We were hearing rumblings of that as the week went along. I honestly never thought it was that serious that DTR was going to be starting. I mean, Deshaun Watson himself said he was playing, and if you can't trust Deshaun Watson, Ryan, who in this world can you trust?
Yeah, this could be the first documented massage-related injury.
I'm not touching Deshaun Watson.
Maybe that's why he couldn't play. He had his shoulder; it was tense. He couldn't get it massaged, and ends up not playing. So the line when we picked it, I think, was Cleveland 2.5. It is now swung through the key number of 0 all the way to the Browns being a 2-point home dog. Ryan, congrats on your closing line victory, aka CLV.
Oh, why are you trying to jinx me?
No, I'm saying
you're coming in hot with these. This feels like a targeted attack.
No, I'm making fun of touts who.
No, I understand what
who
you're doing.
point out that they won even though they ended up losing the game. Brian, are you more confident or less confident now that you know DTR, a guy who can run the ball, who looked good in preseason, is starting in place of Deshaun Watson?
Sean, tell me the last time we've seen a preseason god turn into a regular season god. I mean, this is
Deshaun Jackson. But yes, I know what you mean.
Deshaun Jackson was a fairly highly regarded. I mean,
right.
Like a little Victor Cruz, maybe if you want to. If I can be a homer here,
Julian Edelman. Yeah, you really have to go deep. I as a guy.
Wait, hold on. Was he getting the reps all week? He was getting some of the reps. I know Deshaun was limited, but it seems like this is the classic case where they maybe took too many reps away from DTR. Sure, if he scrambles around and changes my mind, I like the guy. We loved him in preseason.
No, he was
trying
super
for
fun.
you. I'm trying to make sure you don't hurt yourself here.
No, the fact that you locked it up, I didn't actually bet on it because I didn't want to be going against my have a Circa Millions play on the Ravens and then be going against my bet. So I didn't want that juju floating around. So I didn't actually pull the trigger.
Really?
I would say Harbaugh against rookie quarterbacks. I don't think he's quite Belichick, but he's certainly up there. So I imagine you're going to see some exotic stuff, some interesting stuff they're going to throw at the rookie. Now I do think the Browns still have a path to victory, and it involves DTR creating some plays with his legs, and that Browns team creating turnovers, getting Lamar Jackson to fumble the ball, turning him over that way. So I'm excited to see this game. But if you're a Ravens back, or if you already have a Ravens ticket, I think you got to feel pretty good about it going into the game.
Oh, I mean, directionally, the market is moving. Yeah, of course. I mean, but I also think that for those talking themselves into why they now like the Browns, again,
would you rebet the Ravens at -2? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no difference, right?
Yeah, I would say
TMZ take.
If
but
I had,
no difference.
I'm not going to change my pick. I'm not a Benedict, but if I had to repick, I think the Harbaugh versus rookie quarterback angle, which I do love DTR, I think that would probably end up swaying me Brian, we already got chats. People want to know where's the parlay.
I was going to give you the angle as to why you like the Browns because Watson sucks.
Yes.
There's no. This is maybe a Winston Derek Carr situation. Which, by the way, they put Winston back in the cage. Derek Carr's starting.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, this is crazy. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about reading these QB situations. Aiden O'Connell is starting. Who Ryan, you were saying the beat reporters were saying Hoyer was getting the reps. That's surprising.
You know what, McDaniels? It feels like the one thing he's good at is suppressing the right information.
Hey, he was involved in Deflategate, so shout out to McDaniels. So other shocking, Aiden O'Connell will be starting for the Raiders. Ryan, we feel pretty good about that, right? I mean, what would you rather have? Aiden O'Connell Aiden O'Connell certainly over Brian Hoyer.
I just said it out loud. But DTR and Aiden O'Connell feel like there might be similar animals. I don't even know if I could. Yeah, I don't know if I like it more. I don't know if I like it more. I will say I didn't
Aiden O'Connell over Brian Hoyer.
No, I don't think I don't think I like it more. It's just because he was exciting in the preseason. Again, Brian Hoyer knows the system. I didn't take Devontae Adams out of my cash lineup. Is that crazy?
No, I mean we've seen Jared Stidham throw a ton of balls to Devontae Adams, and if I'm
where the fuck is that noise coming from?
Oh, that's the spaces.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
That's what's crazy is I'm trying to find this fucking doink. I'm turning volume.
Discord.
All right.
You got your Discord popping off.
Maybe I got that. That's you. All right.
So Aiden O'Connell in, Derek Carr in. Very surprising kind of late quarterback.
Jameis once again just completely bamboozled. By the way, did you see David Njoku come into the? Apparently, I missed this too. He was questionable with an arm injury and a face injury. He got burned. And he came in wearing like a Michael Myers style mask into the stadium.
Kind of badass.
I do like
Makes
how
me almost want to take Njoku anytime touchdown.
I will say I don't hate the NBA style entering NFL. It does lead for something extra to watch in the morning. Which, by the way, shout out to fellow DJ Katie Mox. I was in early checking out all the pregame show. Saw her up there on CBS.
Yes,
slinging the good. I didn't see any. We're gonna have to talk to Katie. I didn't see any Niners gear being worn by her, and no 100-to-1 parlays being given out. So, all right, what do you want to do first, Sean?
Well,
we have questions. We have no callers.
No callers. Callers always get the priority. And
we have a lineup. We were gonna build because people were so upset with us that we didn't do a DFS show this week. We were gonna do a quick banger of a lineup. You want to knock that out real quick?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let me.
Should I read off my personal lineup just to see where I'm at?
I'm gonna put it on the screen too, so people can watch here.
Okay, so for my personal lineup, I got Matty Stafford, like a non-conference dome game. I think he's able to throw the rock as always. Christian McCaffrey. I think if you can get Christian McCaffrey in your DFS lineups, especially with no Elijah Mitchell. Maybe they get so far ahead. I don't know about that. I realize I picked the 49ers, but I think this could be like a 21 point game that kind of actually feels a little bit closer, and they use Christian McCaffrey. Love Josh Jacobs today. The quarterback news makes me love him even more. I imagine he's chalky, but I also think having Christian McCaffrey and Josh Jacobs in the same lineup's got to make me somewhat unique. Keenan Allen. Another little chalky play, but he is just such a dog. My bring back for the Rams Colts game, I'm going Michael Pittman Jr. Anthony Richardson, loves him. There was talk that his inaccuracy is not gonna be able to get him going.
Who loves him?
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, you love him. You said loves him, and I was like, oh, who?
Oh, well, Gardner Minshew loves him. Anthony Richardson loves him. Tutu Atwell is my stack for Matt Stafford.
Oh, look at you.
My tight end. If you listen to the props show, I do like Josh Oliver against a banged up Panthers secondary to get a couple touchdowns, at least one. And then Trent Sherfield, Ryan, a guy you've been touting in a revenge game spot. I like him in the flex spot. And then Dolphins
I like that.
defense.
Nice. That's a Millie Maker steal right there.
Yes.
Are you duping me? Motherfucker.
No.
All right. Real quickly, I'll give out mine because I told you I'd do a Russ lineup. It's a Russ double. Russ with Judy and Mims. No bring back. Fuck the Bears.
Oh, nice.
We got Kyron Williams and Zach Moss in the running back spots. Fairly safe, probably chalky running back plays. But I figured I'd be contrarian somewhere else. I stacked the Raiders Chargers game, but not with Palmer, who I think will be very popular this week, with Keenan Allen again. And I threw in Myers instead of Adams. And then I went Kittle. It sounds like the Debo news will be a last minute thing.
Okay.
And just kind of strikes me as this maybe is going to be one of those Kittle games. And then Ravens defense. This was before the DTR news, so I was playing the shoulder injury angle. Now I'm playing the fuck DTR preseason god angle. All right, you want to give out a joint lineup?
Yeah, sure. Just let's hit a couple of these questions real quick in the chat. Benedict Dantold saying DTR anytime touchdown. Oh, that is tasty if I ever saw one. And shout out to Jonnu Smith, the real tight end in Atlanta.
Another miss on the first touchdown there. Which, by the way, Sean, I don't know if you saw earlier this morning, I threw out some first touchdowns for the game. Jags defense was in there, 1 touchdown short.
Oh,
we got it was the second touchdown for the Jags, not the first.
Oh yeah, Ridley was chalk there. We never play chalk. I mean, Jonnu Smith's gonna have an amazing fantasy game. Steven Glansberg pointing out Jags touchdown, kicking off the round robin defensive special team touchdown plays. Gonna hit today, so off to a nice start there. Shane Kenyon wanting to know PPR pick one: Osborne, Sky Moore, or Chark. Wife's lineup needs some help.
I think I would go with Chark as a fuck it play.
Yeah. All right.
I think we read a lot about the chemistry, I guess you'd call it, being created in the preseason. I don't know. I would go Chark. Feels like the highest upside.
All right, I'm in. Let's get to our Millie Maker lineup, Kramer.
Well, that window got 15 million things going. All right, I'm going to make a proposal.
Yes.
Josh Allen. We've not seen him in a shootout yet. We've not seen him in a game where the other team can score yet.
I have
some cheaper options. I mean,
I'm really torn on that game because on my other circa millions,
you can root for the Dolphins. Fantasy and betting is separate, Sean. You're coming in with these narrow fucking views. Take the blinders off. You know what? You can do the rest of the lineup.
Ryan. Why are you so
I'm
angry?
just saying
This is supposed to be a team lineup.
This is how I'm going to start it. You can tell me where we go from there. Okay. Josh Allen in the quarterback spot, Mostert in the running back spot. I think Mostert will be one of the least popular plays on the Dolphins today. He's more expensive than Achan. He's not Tyreek Hill. Waddle's back.
Yeah.
So
I think Waddle won't be owned a lot as well.
I think he will actually.
Really?
I think he'll be more popular than you think. I think there's going to be some people. The too cute crowd's going to be getting off Hill onto Waddle. Saving
internies. Waddle. Okay. I would go. Let's get an Eagle in there.
Who's the stack for Allen?
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, it's. I don't think we need to get cute. I think we can go Diggs.
Yeah, go Diggs.
All right.
We're getting different with Mostert.
We'll come back to the double later.
I heard someone pronounce it Raheem Mostert.
Oh, I like that. Mostert.
I couldn't tell if they're fucking around or
it's
if
like
they
a Grey Poupon
actually thought the French pronunciation for Raheem Mostert.
What's the Eagle that you would like to play this week?
I'm going to crowbar in. So AJ Brown definitely due for a touchdown.
AJ Brown's kind of a bust.
What?
I feel like he's kind of a bomb.
What do you mean?
Just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So they're the same price basically.
Well, so there's two ways. Devonta Smith had a massive game against the Commanders last year. He's kind of due for a breakout game. Hasn't had one yet. He did have that deep shot against the Vikings. But then AJ Brown, he's gotten a ton of red zone looks, dropped a couple. I mean, he's coming off 9 for 131.
All right, let's go Brown.
You want to go Brown over Devonta? Because on the Eagles pod, I picked Devonta.
And I'm gonna game stack it for us.
Oh no,
yeah.
Ryan, Logan Thomas?
Only then which game stack do you like better?
Oh, I think Devonta's or AJ Brown's our solo guy.
Really? So you're just once again bringing in your blind. You put the blinders right back on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I already hate this lineup. Running back. Who you got next? It's structurally already broken.
Why are you so angry, Ryan? Is it because of your Falcons?
You got to play correlation.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. What's the running back?
Correlate every single.
I do every week. What's the running back?
Running back.
Remember the goal is you want to reduce the amount of things you have to get right. What's the running back?
Let's see.
Give me a running back. No, I mean I'm coming with all the good ideas here.
I think Derrick Henry. I think is a kind of a contrarian play. You could talk me into Alvin Kamara.
Well, that's an interesting one against the Bucks.
Yeah,
let's do it. All right. So and honestly,
or we could also
6,100 is not a bad price. We're at the point though where we have to save massive money. Massive money. Not sure we can fit AJ Brown in here. For defense, you want to just slot in the worst defense?
Well, who's the worst defense?
Cardinals.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 11,200 to spend on a tight end, wide receiver, and flex. We're gonna I guess we're gonna uncorrelate. Do we want to just go a double stack and throw in Kincaid, or is that not cheap enough?
I think we could get.
I do think we should double stack.
What about Kate Otten? Oh, you double stack the Bills. I was gonna say Kate Otten as a bring back, and for Kamara.
It's not the best matchup.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat it. All right. So we have $8,000 for a game stack since we're leaving the Eagles on an island. Well, I mean, so Josh Palmer is gonna be popular. He's only 4,000.
You think he's popular? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Is there some? I mean, we should try to get maybe Marvin Mims. I've been talking.
Oh yeah. Adam Troutman's interesting too. I do think he's due for a touchdown. I know you want to put Kincaid in there, but what about Adam Troutman? What about if we go double tight end? Are you out on that as a concept?
I'm not out on that as a concept. I'm out on the idea of let's.
I guess then we would have
let's
to
pull up this. Oh, look at these targets. Look at these targets right here.
Yeah, this is a narrative about Sean Payton hating everyone on his team except. All right. No. You can keep Kincaid in there. Let's find a different game stack. I wouldn't mind something from the Rams.
Let's do Rams.
Rams Colts.
All right,
and put Kincaid back in there.
All right, so then Rams Colts. We could go. Let me just pull up the game over here. Is the chat helping us at all? It feels like the chat could be saving you right now. We have 8,000, so we have to get cheap.
Okay, I mean, the
AJ Brown piece is really standing out to me as a sore.
All right, put in how much is Devonta Smith?
200 less. I'm just saying that's making it very cost prohibitive to build the rest.
Put in whoever you want. Take out AJ Brown.
Give me an idea. Who's give me a low dollar guy. I threw out Josh Palmer. I know the optimizers have been spitting out Calvin Austin all week, due to get a lot of targets down there in Pittsburgh. I liked your idea of Marvin Mims. All right, let's start with Mims, and then to game stack it, we'd have to play a bear. I don't think we have to do that. We have 4,100 though now we're not in a total. We could go Mooney. We could do a Mooney. All right,
Mooney Mims.
All right.
All right.
Read this off, Sean, or I'll read it off. Josh Allen stacked with Kincaid and Diggs, brought back with Mostert, Kamara standalone, which we have no money to upgrade anything. Kamara all by himself, AJ Brown as a receiver all by himself. Hopefully that works out. Then we got Mims and Mooney and a little game stack there, and then Cardinals. Defense.
I like this lineup.
All right.
I know you rage entered it, but that's a good sign for a lineup.
It turned out to be a little bit better than I was expecting with that. I don't even want to call it a bad play, but just uncorrelated. What are we doing?
Well, I think you can correlate. You don't have to correlate everything, right?
That's true. But I like to reduce the amount of things I have to get.
I just guess I look at the winning lineups and they don't have every single thing correlated.
All right.
They're guys who get lucky.
That's true. So you want to get lucky. Would you like to call?
That's a good. I don't think we're going to win $1 million without getting a little lucky.
I prefer to play a skill based game with skill. They say it's a skill based game.
All right, John. You're playing 150 lineups.
Yeah, you got second place once, all based on skill. I thought maybe it was luck. All right.
Oh yeah, there's certainly some luck in it.
Do we want to take a caller?
Yeah.
All right, we got.
I was unlucky when
we got the
fucking Scott Tolzien cost me $800,000.
We got the man known as Dick Puncher.
Oh, I love Dick Puncher. Dick Puncher has been
with a K
helping us punch our bookies in the dick. New Jersey resident.
Oh, what's that about? You're assuming he's involved in organized crime?
No, it's just a great theme song.
You know, if you
I
make
am Italian. If that counts.
oh
See,
Jesus
Ryan?
fucking Christ!
What are the odds? What are the odds? Just an Italian guy. Oh, we got to talk about. So there's this. There's a former Philadelphia gangster who did a bunch of time, was involved in a bunch of like organized crime families, who now has a podcast and gives out NFL plays. Right, we have to talk about his show on the air and play some clips. It's all timer, and it's like him and this sidekick character, and he's really mean to the sidekick. It's really must see content. Make that. I'm gonna make a note. We got to talk about that. Dick Puncher, you're coming off a hot streak. Gave us a nice winner last week. What do you got cooked up this week?
That's right. Yeah, last week. I mean, frankly, I gave you the Pats to cover the Jets, which let's be real.
That was easy.
That was almost too easy of a prediction to even be allowed to count. The week before, I had the Bucks to cover versus the pathetic Bears. Easy.
Oh,
This
wow.
week, it's a little more difficult, right? Especially because the actual line I got in this game, I got it on Sunday, but I still like it where it's at right now. I don't absolutely love it, but I like it. I like it a lot. And I mean, I am once again telling you, fade the Chicago Bears. They're a dumpster fire. I mean, honestly, they're probably something worse than it. Like, I don't know what's worse. They're like a dumpster fire that like somehow spread to a mental hospital and is endangering like the psychological health of the entire godforsaken city of Chicago. Denver -3.5 on the road. Take the over on everything Jerry Jeudy. I like over 4.5 receptions. I like over 54.5 yards. I like him to score a touchdown at +125. And I like Russell Wilson over 1.5 passing touchdowns at even money. That whole game, just fade the Bears.
Fade the Bears. Yeah. It's I picked the Bears on the show, but I very low confidence because either side, you're either taking the Broncos as a non-conference road favorite or you're backing the Bears. It really is Sophie's choice. I'm glad you got a strong opinion on that.
Yeah. I do also agree on, Kittle having a big game this week. I like a lot of that stuff. But my other bet I like this week is Buccaneers money line +150 versus the Saints. I know
Smart
you guys
man.
like there is like the angle of, Jameis coming home, getting revenge or whatever. I mean, there's also the angle from the other side of like, all right, we have to show that we did not make the wrong decision here.
Well, yeah, Dick Puncher, breaking news. Derek Carr, you may have missed the beginning of the show. Derek Carr is actually starting. So I was on Bucks money line on the show. I still like it because an injured Derek Carr to me is something that I think matches up perfectly for that Bucks defense. Everyone is talking quarterbacks, Baker, and now Derek Carr. It seemingly was going to be Jameis the entire time, but I think this Tampa Bay Bucks defense is pretty legit. I think they're going to create some turnovers, and I think that will end up being the difference in the game.
And shout out to the aggregators for getting the Derek Carr news wrong. It was Derek Carr, like the late night Saturday into Sunday stuff was Derek Carr not expected to play.
Oh, really?
The morning stuff, Derek Carr expected to play barring setback.
We really need to start bribing some equipment guys, some of the guys in the medical field, because
What do you mean bribe? I'm sure we have some. It's
Yes.
a fight club, right? But it's DJing club.
Yeah.
DJs only. You just slide into the DMs.
you will be guaranteed anonymous,
Yeah,
and we'll see what we can work out for you for the tip line.
And the bar is low right now. I'd say the hit rate on Intel has been 0%. So hopefully you can tick that up above 0%. All right,
Dick Puncher. Good luck with your Broncos there.
All right. Thanks, guys. Remember, everybody out there, fucking punch those bookies in their goddamn dicks. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like the sign off.
Yes,
John.
sir.
I think it is important.
He's building an entire character. He's got an angle. And this is great branding. His name is Dick Puncher. His goal is to punch bookies in their dicks. Very clear. Comes in, has angles, has takes. I mean, this is top-notch caller work 101.
Well, I was gonna say we both grew up fans of the Stern Show, and I think that having a proper sign in or sign out for a caller is very critical. We have more callers.
SpaceX line is open. Where are astronauts? Come join us in space.
When are they going to rebrand that? All right, let's get Mr. Villain Villain Rel, aka Really Rel, aka Terrell Furman on here. The people always want the anytime touchdown parlay. I assume that's what you're bringing us today. Oh no, he.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Boom.
Yep.
Terrell,
I'm here with the touchdown parlay.
I love it. Are you driving somewhere?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm driving to go watch these games
All right.
and try to get there in time, and also simultaneously give out a winner for the people.
I love it. What do you got?
All right, DTR is getting the start, man.
And
DTR is getting the start. I have a fun play. Yes, I'm going to put him in a touchdown parlay, but I'm playing this separately. DTR last touchdown scorer.
Oh, that is ingenious. I love that.
what's
Maybe
that
like
pay?
a garbage time scramble.
I'll get you a price on that
All
in
right.
just a second, but
He's driving, Kramer. Come on.
Sorry, my bad.
yeah. If somebody can drop a price on it, I appreciate it. So that way I don't kill myself trying to give out these locks.
Wow, he's just delegating like a
man.
motherfucker. All right, give us that sweet parlay.
All right, so DTR, that's the spicy play in there. I feel like two people that need to get in the end zone this week to re-energize their season is Derrick Henry and Justin Jefferson. So I have them both in there in the 1 o'clock slate. Those three get us out of the 1 o'clock slate. And so for us to sweat a 63-1 parlay on a 1 touchdown in the 4 o'clock slate, the San Francisco 49ers defense is playing against the Cardinals. And finally, the Cardinals are not playing an NFC East team. The wheels could fall off, guys. The wheels could absolutely fall off here. So give me the San Francisco 49ers defense to get a score in that game, scoop and score. That cashes a 63-1.
Oh, that DTR has really got to help juice that up.
I will, since you're mentioning that Cardinals 49ers game, if you checked out our VSiN show where we give out a bunch of first touchdown bets for the Sunday slate, the afternoon and morning, one of the ones I really like, Josh Dobbs' first touchdown in that game. He is a rushing quarterback, and yet he is 35-1 for first touchdown, plus 550 anytime touchdown. He already has 1 rushing touchdown on the year. This is comically mispriced. So I really like Josh Dobbs to score a touchdown in that game as well.
And the last touchdown price on DTR is 13-1, 14-1 first touchdown, 13-1 last touchdown. They might be on to you, Terrell. Maybe people are listening and they've already blasted. They've already blasted off. All right, brother. Drive safe. Have fun today. Good luck.
Will do. Best luck. Let it ride.
Let it ride. Ryan, another one from the VSiN show. If you missed it, you should be checking it out every Friday night, 9 o'clock on VSiN. I gave out Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill, anytime touchdown and first touchdown is still. He had a rushing touchdown last home game. I think he could get another one this home game. I'll pull up the latest price, but I still think it's crazy that he's getting no love here. Am I all right? I'm just trying to track that down. Kramer, do you have any anytime first touchdown extra stuff that you like?
Yeah, I was just I was actually furiously working to throw Mr. Easy's play. He said he's in the middle of nowhere, no reception, can't call in. Got his play up on the screen though.
So sorry, real quick on the pricing for Ryan Tannehill, 30-1 for first touchdown, 6-1 anytime touchdown.
All right. So, and you asked me for a couple bangers. I always have bangers, and for those who listened. It's all about the defenses today. Arizona, Baltimore, which by the way, that Baltimore one just got juicier. Arizona, Baltimore, Tennessee all scored touchdowns. That's going to pay you 1,079-1. If you want to get real crazy, you know what? Actually, the Bucks take that out because Jameis isn't playing. So Arizona, Baltimore, Tennessee plus 1,079-0-0. That feels like fun. You already stole my thunder with Trent Sherfield. The anytime is still 8.5-1. Feel free to jump on that, Sean. I do have a first touchdown parlay for the people.
Okay,
I'll throw it on the screen. Listen, I got down on this before the news on DTR. I'd still play the Baltimore side of this up to 2.5 or whatever. So we're gonna go Buffalo minus 1.5. We're gonna go Pittsburgh minus 1.5. We're gonna go Baltimore pick 'em, and then we're taking the under in Tampa, New Orleans, and we're taking the under in Tennessee, Cincinnati. Let's go.
Sorry, Ryan. Great first half parlay, but I was distracted by how odd that is. That Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan has some fake teeth, fake tan going on.
Yeah, is that what it is?
It's one of those things like when you over match your house and you got like the white of the hair matching the white of the shirt, matching the white of the eyes, matching the white of the teeth.
Yeah, I mean, you need to put like sunglasses on to look at Rex Ryan's teeth.
And then the eyes match the suit cut, the jacket color. There's a lot, like too much, Mr. Rex Ryan.
It's like looking at the sun. You can't look directly at Rex Ryan's teeth. I'm not trying to clown him, but I mean, what are we doing here, dude? And he's got his like, someone's doing his eyebrows. There's Rex Ryan. Come on, dude. You're no one's watching you because you look pretty. Like, come on, relax.
Yeah, seriously.
These guys get on TV and they get self-conscious. Mr. Heat wanting to know, can you post the Terrell anytime touchdown parlay?
It's on the screen. I'm also putting shit in the chat. I mean, honestly, it's almost like we got a full production team.
We do. Ryan killing it over there.
And again, if you want the first touchdown parlay at a proper time, 8 a.m. every morning in Discord.
Yes.
Or every Sunday.
sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord.
All right. So real quick, I meant to start with this, but Sean, this is 5 rookies are starting this week.
Yeah. Crazy.
How many win?
Okay.
CJ Stroud, you got that as a loss. Bryce Young, you got that as a loss. Anthony Richardson, you got that as a loss.
I bet the Rams, but yeah.
DTR.
Oh, okay.
Aiden O'Connell.
I'll say
1 and 4, maybe a 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'll set the line. I think the line is 1.5.
Yeah, and I'm going under.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go under 1 and 4. 1 and 4 sounds right. Aiden O'Connell gets the outright win. If you missed the prop show, and what are you doing? You got to check out the prop show. Very fun prop show with CJ Sullivan. Still time to check out that prop show and get our Sunday night football first touchdown bets. But my DGen play from there, Josh Oliver, as I mentioned in the DFS show, 2 touchdowns. You can get that 110-1 over on DraftKings. That's gonna be fun, right?
Yep. And for me, it was Sherfield and Zeke. Anytime touchdown parlay. Don't hold it against me. Full revenge angle.
What is that? Because I love that one.
31, 31, 32-1. So
all right, we may have to contact some people about some opportunities.
Getting involved in some opportunities. Anything else to add, Sean?
I think we covered it all.
I think we got to hurry up and get the Denver Chicago game on the big screen. Broncos haven't won on the road since November 7th, 2021, and the Bears have lost 8 straight home games.
Something's got to give. What Ty? I think it was Steffi Smalls who mentioned it in our picks chat, but she gave out Ty 14-1.
It's down to 13-1. So
there's any game that has Ty vibes, it is that Broncos Bears game. Hey, we'll be back after Sunday Night Football, getting you ready for Monday Night Football and recapping all of our wins and maybe just wins. Winners.
Oh, I know I'm winning
Sunday.
today. I woke up this morning, walked out to the car, it wouldn't start.
Really?
I knew that was a blessing in disguise.
Hey, already got one locked down. Let's get number 2 in the books.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green. He's Ryan.
Let's win some bets.
Kramer, let it ride.